Hello everyone and welcome back. Today decided to do a video on blueberries, and not only blueberries but the actual blueberry leaves. As some of you may know, blueberries are anti-carcinogenic, and it's just phenomenal what they can do for the human body. And you can do some research online to find out all about these blueberries. But today, more importantly, what I want to speak about is the blueberry leaf. This leaf here, as you can see, I have a large collection here, makes awesome blueberry tea. And let me tell you the benefits, some of the benefits here. I have a listing here. It is obviously an antioxidant, so basically it's very high in antioxidants. It has loads of vitamin C, and it is very helpful with neurodegenerative disease. Of course, it spans a wide scope of medical problems that can be taken care of, or at least alleviated with the blueberry leaves. It's great for inflammation. It lowers triglycerides, lowers blood pressure. It's awesome for arthritis, helps with allergies. Of course, I already mentioned it fights cancer, and it actually can prevent cancer from actually forming in the body. Now, you can look at many medical journals on that, but I certainly do believe in it. It's great for skin disease. It's awesome for diabetes and basically type 2, and I believe also type 1 for diabetes. It has healing powers for hepatitis. It's great for the eyes, concerning glaucoma and cataracts and stuff like that, macular degeneration, these things. It'll help prevent it. It's great for defeating the effects of chronic fatigue syndrome. It's awesome for multiple sclerosis. It helps repair DNA damage. It's awesome for urinary tract infections and kidney disease. It strengthens the capillaries, that's veins, arteries, and basically capillaries throughout the body. As for the female reproductive health, it's great for cramps, helps with PMS, and it helps to support the reproductive system, and it tones the uterus and the fallopian tubes. Basically what you do, you take these leaves and you pull them off, and you can dry them in a cool, dry place. So you just scrape them off like that, just like this, and dry it just like you do a natural herb, like a parsley flake or a bay leaf or basil leaf, whatever it is. You just dry it. But as it is, you can make tea while they're green, and let me just show you how to do that. First thing you're going to want to do is boil yourself some water. Get it nice and hot. While the kettle is boiling, I have a special kettle here, or a teapot I should say. It's a clear glass one, as you can see. I'll move the kettle back here. And it has actually like a sieve. It's kind of a sieve machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the leaves in here, and put the lid on top of the pot. And once this is filled, I'm going to fill it halfway full. Insert it there, and there's a little cap for the top here. I'll insert my leaves in here. I'll pour the hot water into here, and I'll put it on the stove and I'll let it steep, and I will get all the beautiful effects of the awesome powers of the blueberry leaf. Now the kettle is boiled, but I need to prepare the leaves here. So I have some here on the table. Of course, you have to go out and you have to get the blueberry plant. But this is how you would harvest them. You take the leaves and you just go opposite like that and get the leaves off. Let me just show that again. So you take one of these branches off like that, and you just pinch it at the top and pull the leaves off. And that's pretty basically how you harvest the leaves. And I think I'm getting pretty close to enough to make myself a cup of blueberry tea. Now I got the container almost to the point where I have enough to make at least a half a pot of blueberry tea. So I'm just going to just scrape off just a bit more. You can do it this way as well. Just kind of pull them off the stem, and there you go. Don't mind if you've got a few twigs in there, but as long as you get lots of leaf. And a couple of more. And I think we have enough now. It's about half full. For those of you who just have a regular kettle, you can just steep it in water. Steep it in your water and just strain it off before you drink it, and that's ready to go. So there you go. Let's bring it over to the pot. Okay, we're ready to pour the piping hot water into the teapot. And we're going to fill it up about halfway. There we go. And we put the lid on. And like I say, for those of you who just have a regular teapot, just put put your leaves inside and just pour the water on top and steep it on the stove. Okay, we just put it on the stove, and we're going to turn it on low, a little bit, just enough to keep the water warm. As you can see, it's already turning an amber color, and it's going to get a bit darker. We'll come back and have a look at it when it's steeped. Okay, the blueberry tea has been steeping for about 10 minutes. As you can see, there's a little bit of a little light roll going on there, a little light boil. It's not boiling. You don't want to break the glass. This is a Pyrex of sorts, but you don't want to add too much heat. So I just have it, basically I put it on about 2. Now I have it down on low. And as you see, it's got a little bit darker. And of course, leaving this in longer will just allow the diffuser to diffuse more flavor and more medicinal properties out of the leaf. So I would certainly urge you, to keep the pot just on low and pretty well warm enough, nice hot tea, and drink it accordingly. So now is the basic taste test. For those of you who never had this before, you're going to be pleasantly surprised if you try it. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. There we are. And here we have the tea and the taste test now. I've had this before, of course, but for you, you're about to taste it. Oh, it's good. Now the Labrador tea, you may have heard of Labrador tea as well. It's bitter. I shouldn't say bitter. It is much more bitter than the blueberry tea. You will find the blueberry tea to be very pleasant. It has a zesty taste to it, but it also has a flavorful taste, and it'll actually go down quite well. If you're used to Labrador tea and the bitter part of it, you'll learn to like this just as well. So anyway, folks, I'm going to sit back and enjoy a cup of blueberry tea. I want to thank you people for watching. I wish you all good health, and God bless.